Italian Football Podcast.
Next question. Milan are having a revolution in the mercato. Reijnders, Maignan and Theo all set to leave, and Modric and Ricci among those coming in. Who do you make... the question is from Luca Barone. I forgot to read that up. What do you make of their market?
Well, first of all, can I just talk about Luka Modric first? And we'll put this out on our socials, Luka Modric. So I think it's a beautiful story that Luka Modric is finally playing in Serie A. He's one of the greatest players of all time. He was a Milan fan, wasn't he, Nima? I believe when he was growing up.
I think so. Yeah, I've seen photos of him in a Milan shirt.
In a Milan shirt, yeah. He loved the Serie A. He always wanted to play for Milan. He was close to joining them. The fact that he finally gets to play for them, that we've got a Ballon d'Or winner, I think it's absolutely beautiful. And he's still featuring heavily for Real Madrid last season. But on the other side of the coin, the fact that Milan are replacing Tijjani Reijnders with a 39-year-old, Luka Modric, going to turn 40 this year. It's, again, like we were saying before, the fact that Milan are going to sell this summer Reijnders, Theo Hernandez, probably Mike Maignan, and who are the players they're bringing in? Luka Modric,
Vanja
Milinkovic-Savic. It's, again, what we were saying before. This is where Italian football's at. This is where Milan's at. It's not good, is it? But just on Modric itself, I think it's amazing for Serie A, in the sense of having a legend playing. I think that it's from a romantic point of view, I think it's a beautiful story.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. It is. But I just think when it comes to Milan, if you're going to have Allegri, who's a counter-attacking coach who plays with a deep line, I understand why you cash in on Mike Maignan and bring in Vanja Milinkovic-Savic. I do. Especially when you're not in Europe and you need to make finances meet and like make your balance the books as well. Because think about it. Between Maignan, Tijjani Reijnders and Theo Hernandez, that's 130, 140 million euros. You can build a new team with that. You really can. And so I don't want to shit on Milan too much, to be honest. I think it's unfair. I think we have to be fair.
Well, we have to see how they spend the money. So far,
I think Vanja Milinkovic-Savic is very underrated. In a Allegri back line, I think he will do excellently. And Ricci, smart signing, great signing. They need him. If they sign him, of course, I hope they do for their sake. With next to Modric. And then, well, who do they get instead of Theo? Well, if they buy Cambiaso from Juve, that's a great sign.
Yeah, if. Also depends how much they get from Mike Maignan. And I want to say one other thing also. Nima, make a note of this also the time. So I want this to go up on the socials as well. So Mike Maignan, from what we're hearing from all the sources, is that Chelsea value Mike Maignan between 10 and 15 million euros. That is an insult. Chelsea, all the money that Todd Boehly has spent, 1 billion or whatever it is that he spent on these players, 100 million on Modric, and all this money on these youngsters that no one's ever heard of, just throwing money away. And Chelsea, they're going to bid 10 to 15 million on Mike Maignan, the France number one, on reputation, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. It's insulting. If I'm Mike Maignan and I hear that Chelsea have bid 10 million euros for me, I'm like, get the F out of here. I'm not coming to your club. But that's an insult, that is. Milan should stop negotiations there and then if they have any decency at all. Who do Chelsea think they are? 10 million for Mike Maignan. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just laughable. It really is. When I saw that, and it's true because they're all the main sources, they're all reporting the same thing. 10 to 15 million. Get out of here. I don't know what you think of that. I just think
I think it's insane. I think it's insane. Like I don't know what to say. I really think it's insane. And I've seen Chelsea fans be pissed off about that as well. Like, what the hell are you doing? Yeah. Literally seen Chelsea fans say you're not being serious.
I mean, I know Todd Boehly probably doesn't even know who Mike Maignan is. I mean, he doesn't know who Ruud
Maybe he knows who Steve Maignan is.
Yeah, maybe that's who it is. Maybe he thinks it's Steve Maignan.
That will never ever stop being funny. Steve Maignan. Like, I will never stop laughing at that. The way that he says it too, Gary Lineker, with the conviction. Steve Maignan, the French bloke.
Can't make
It's
it up.
so good. So good.